How big is that in the basement?
I think it's like 1.1. I want to say.
Ooh.
Your key open up. So you got one person.
Oh, yeah.
Showing one person. Okay, done.
Got tons of snacks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me see. That's not even empty, Jared?
Three boss man, determined veteran. What is going on? Stang Giants here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, who all we got? See, how do you get the loading stuff? Say, put in the vise and use a punch, probably.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't beat it out with a hand. There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
started, want to end the deal. Want to put on the
Yo,
break?
Fox buddy guy in the house. What's up, dude?
Okay.
Pulling for us. Appreciate that. Hit it with a screwdriver on the opening. Hard piece of concrete. Little concrete. Yeah, like Terminal Veteran said, if you can heat it up, should loosen it up a little bit. I text Ken, he said it's taking. He's gonna be in here now. Oh, we got it here. Camaro Man says about time to see some Chevy stuff. Mike Hall in the house. What's up, dude? See, that's a pretty good shot of the car, I guess. This is weird. Used to sitting down. You know, say hi to everybody.
Yeah. Hi, bud.
Then on the next project is
Hi. Huh?
next project is smart project. First for board.
That's what I should have done. Yeah, we're gonna skip this car. Got a smart car. We're gonna put a big turbo on.
I'm trying to make a motherfucker.
Yeah. So okay. So y'all can see the wires. It's all temporary. That's all gonna get cleaned up. It's just temporary, just to crank the car up. Heading to North Carolina. Yeah. Should come by.
Who's that?
Michael. He said hi to you.
Hey, Mike. Drop on by.
But yeah, so all the mess of wiring, that's all gonna get cleaned up. All of that. That's
Yeah,
gonna
look
go
at
away.
this
That's the computer. Actually, that's a good spot.
Huh.
Good spot for the computer to keep an eye on.
You want to lift this up?
Speed Addict, what's up, dude? Huh?
Lift this up. Okay.
You can see it. That's what they see.
Well, I mean, make this a little bit more. Put a little box under it or something.
I can put on that ladder.
On the ladder? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let me. All right, y'all hang tight. I'm gonna try to move the laptop around.
Just push the smart card.
Get that is called a bulldog too. That's what I have to use. Move that frequency. Watch the cord.
All right, let's see if I can get y'all a better view here.
How long did it take to do this? How long did it take?
How's that? That look better? Better view of the car anyway. That's better. St. John, you got it out? Sweet. Now your face is in the shot.
What do you want?
Okay.
This is actually kind of cool because now I can use a torque app. We can see RPM, basically any PID or PID, whatever you call it. We do have mechanical gauges that does water temp and oil pressure. So we did spin the engine to make sure we had oil pressure. It's good. Who the hell made that wire harness? Kim Jong-un? Who the heck is that? The Korean guy?
Yeah. Dictator from Korea. What's that?
Supreme leader of North Korea. Okay. Had that many wires trying to find the ground on my power windows once. Yeah, all that's going to be redone. I'm going to go sensor by sensor and try to hide as much of it as I can, which that's going to be fun. So, see if we got enough juice on the battery. We did have to charge it for a while. Let's see if it'll crank up.
That just sounds good. Hey! Chop, chop! That was blowing out the audio. I don't know what the speaker is. The way it sounds. That was more shit than what it was. I remember what
Coming out the overflow now.
Always. Back up the smoke. Back up the smoke. Always. Back up the
Hell yeah. Chop, chop. I was not turning the fan on. Well, it's got two fan outputs. Yeah. Which I got it on fan 1, but you got fan 2.
Because the fan 2 is for your fan 2 is for one of it, 1, 2, I think. One of it is 1.
I just figured fan 1 would be for the 2. No, it was so long ago that I got on it. I have to go back and see if I got the messages. So what do you guys think, man? How many got in here? 11. That's it? Come on, man. It's the first start, dude. Let's get some people in here. Boss man said, listen to that can chop. Oh, yeah. That thing gonna outrun the Mustang in the background? It might. It might. We got a smart car that'll probably outrun the Mustang. Let's see. Yellow Fox Body said, congrats, glad to see it breathing.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, man. Yes. Chuckle says, so awesome to hear her ring. She is alive. Got good oil pressure. Trying to figure out the fan. The fan's not turning on, so that's why I killed it. She's idling good, somewhere between probably 750, 800. So that's good. You hear that chop. Everything else seems to be okay right now.
Thank you for the breakup. That's good today. No, that's about it. I'm talking about it. Your book ready?
G Funk said, nice. We're Speed Addict. Tournament better in the house, $4.99 super chat. Huge congrats for getting it started. Oh yeah, I'll bust your ass, dude. You don't even know, man. We're out here probably, what time we're out here till 10:30?
Yeah.
We're out here till about 10:30 last night. Man, trying to get the wiring finished up just to run. I mean, and this all has to be redone. So, but now that it's running, hopefully that gives a little motivation. Somebody to paint their suspension pieces, and brakes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing my shirt. Save the manuals. That one, that's the manual. Man, it's good to see it running, that's for sure. You got 14 people. Who all's in here, man? Say hi, let's see. Speed Addict 731, $9.99 super chat. Says congrats, sounds great.
Thank you.
And put that towards clean up the wiring, probably. Get some wire loom. That's what I need. I'm gonna need a ton of it. I got a good bit, but. So what's everybody think? Post up in the chat there. What do you think? What do you think? I think it sounds awesome. And it is, well, it's, I guess kind of open header. I stuck. I took the front half of the X pipe off and took two of the tubes and come out the X pipe and turn down and kind of a little bit out. So it's aimed at the ground a little bit. Chuckle says sounds killer. What's everybody think? What's everybody think? Come on, we're excited here. Well, Candy's over there on the phone. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she's trying to post up. Pete Hernandez, what's going on? Love that color on the Nova. Yeah, man, it's killer. I like this color, definitely. Scarface says hearing it run makes it all better. You ain't lying, dude. I was cussing this car the past couple of days. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to name it Stepchild, but yep. What's your see if your halo is on? Oh no, we ain't got to switch name. Never mind. No, I can't turn the halo on, but yeah, I don't. Did you ever find out what color this is?
Yeah, hold on.
The color code should be what in the VIN or. You got some heat in that lower hose now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Or isn't that color? It should be stable. It should be stable. It's circulating.
Yeah, probably just need the fan to come on. Yeah. I gotta figure that out. I believe that works out for you. This sensor. Didn't hit. See where I got the gauge on that side? Same thing on this side.
You gotta see the time on it.
Supposed to be glacier blue.
Because of these things do.
Was it?
Glacier blue?
Glacier blue.
Yeah.
Tell the champion.
It's supposed to be glacier blue.
No, it's your
That's what it
metallic baby blue.
So that's factory colored glacier
Yeah.
blue.
glacier blue.
Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you, Chuckles and Jim Alvarez in the house of $9.99 super chat for the Nova.
Thanks, y'all. Y'all are awesome.
That color's good. That's all right. That'll get Candy some paint. Start painting calipers and
The interior.
spindles and no. Well, we can't put the brakes and stuff on until you paint it.
Maybe I can see the brakes.
You want ask them. Should she paint the calipers and all that?
I just want to drive it right now.
I know you
I'm
want
not
to
worried
drive
about
it.
paint right now.
Put it right now.
Paint is the
Yeah.
last thing on my mind.
But you don't want it looking all rusty and nasty, and paint protects it as well.
We're in
So the
good.
last
Nobody
year.
gonna care.
When you take it to a show, nobody wants to see you
It'll be
rust.
painted by then.
But yeah, thank you, Jim. Much appreciate that. Everybody in here that gave the super chat, Jim, Speed Addict, Tournament Veteran.
Thanks, y'all.
Very much appreciate that. Can I scroll this chat? I don't know where the scroll thing is.
Thanks for stopping by.
I don't know, it's not letting me scroll it. So that's it, man. The Nova running finally. I was looking back and some of the parts that we ordered for the engine ordered back in December of 2018. So I did the engine, what was that, like January-ish? Very beginning of 2019. It was very early on. I think it was in January 2019, or it may have started December 2018. I had the motor, or started working on the engine then, and was pretty much done before it got like warm out. The engine was ready, but then we had to wait on the shop. Waiting on the shop to be built. Because the engine I did in the actual garage. So. No, it was here. It was in the garage.
Was it here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's been a long time coming. So we are now in 2020. It's been a year and a half since just the engine. So this thing's been on jack stands. I have to go back and look at the video. You got fluid and transmission. Transmission ain't hooked up. The transmission is bolted up to the engine, but there's no converter in it. So it ain't even. See, Mike Hall said, "What color paint for calipers?" Then to finally hear her run. Yeah, I'm glad to hear her run too. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to like match the body, but I don't know what color, black or what you gonna do with the calipers. Possibly just black, I guess. But we are good. No fuel leaks. No coolant leaks. No leaks that I can see, actually. The only fluid on the ground right now is from the overflow, which we don't actually have overflow tank hooked up yet. One thing I didn't do, I wanted to get one hooked up, but no big deal. We'll get it hooked up. I don't know, I guess black on the calipers. Body color might be too. You can do white. Oh my God. Can you imagine keeping that clean? You have to take the wheels off every time you wash the car to clean the calipers. Ooh. Yeah, I guess just black. Black would probably do. Oh, wow. It's crazy. Yeah. Candy hired a mechanic. Set on fire. That's an electrician.
That's my electrician, Jerry.
What? Yeah. Are you happy with it? That should be. Yeah, this comes from batteries. Are you shaking? You shaking?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just because she would be like, so the view from the power source is there. What is true right
Yeah, the room,
your she was going to call that. So you see them slow. Just put the tires in, just put a bar across. Just start forward and backwards. The source is white. Where's the planet? It's not huge.
should be,
What do you call it?
yeah, because right now the switch is open. That's all that's in contact.
So it's
The red and the blue is, red's coming from the battery.
Yes.
Blue goes to the fan. The yellow comes from signal. Patterns of signal. So it's better.
That's why I want to see the electricity. See the whole system. See the electricity. With that fat. Or you
I would
don't
think, I never had it kick on before 2 months. Yeah, this should have been on.
or you could have a. Honestly, the single fan, I can keep this on straight. Because I know you need 2 fans. Because you're going to run air conditioning. And it does clear, it's stable.
Should. Wasting off the radio because of the radio.
The 4 one.
That's a. That's all right. Double. See. Batteries. Well, it's just not getting signal. Some moving. I see if it's getting up.
Rescue. Achoo. Achoo.
So let's see. Hopefully y'all are done with it by the time you set the override. Man, we got a lot of suspension work to do. Emerald Notch in the house. What's going on, dude? And the whole thing going on right now. Yeah, you missed the first fire, dude. Oh, Chat's in here. Chat's in here, dude. Chat, the guy I used to work with. He's pretty much. See how she sounds. Missed it. Paint them caliper Chevy red. Still paint the caliper red. That's what Chad said. Sounds awesome, man. We might crank it back up here in a minute. See, trying to figure out why the fan output's not working. Neither one of the there's 2 fan 1 and fan 2. Neither one's telling the fan to turn on. So let me check something here. Huh? Got no resistance? You checking?
Watching icy conditions.
Oh, yeah. We all okay. Yeah, so we can power point. Well, but it's not tuned either.
Yeah.
It's not tuned yet. So yeah, talking about that's right.
It's gonna pull up because
It's basically just has the backs taken off.
Yeah.
And then So now you do have an engine coolant temp circuit high input.
Yes, there's no, they cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that powertrain is, because it's not running, it didn't do its full check. System full check, yeah. Gotta run it for the 10 miles for the school secure. That's 3 fucking jack threads to put it here and run it.
Well, the torque converter is not hooked up.
Oh, that?
No, no torque converter. This is just starting.
Oh, is it the start?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's going in the trans now.
Yeah, so
That's the trans?
Huh?
That's the trans for this?
no transmission's in. It's bolted up with no converter.
Oh, you can put it in?
gonna pull it back out.
Oh.
It's got a turbo 350.
So, you let it.
Miss Kelly's in the house. What's up, Miss Kelly? You about to make me go start mine up. Let's start up, man. Should drive it over here.
You know, ready?
I mean, I can always go get it. I mean, I might look up a little toggle that way.
You know what they can do?
Probably.
You can take it out. It's just glass. You just stick it. Or use a wire brush.
Maybe.
You run it. See what's part for reload. The batteries.
Okay. It would like to get down there. See if it.
Yeah, that's all I do. Just jump it on. Keep running until the creek. Just back.
This is body. We got.
Yeah. It's very good at all. I can see the true. That's an 8. That's
Oh, probably dual back pass. So I guess it's supposed to work like 4. It's supposed to be as efficient as a 4-4, I guess. Let's say. Let's see. Determined veterans got the purple devil. Purple devil head. Candy's eating some flaming hot Cheetos. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit. We'll crank it back up here shortly. I think maybe the coolant temp sensor might be bad, so not getting any resistance. Or
Yeah. Looks like a run through the signals. You can see the active circuit works.
yeah, 2 little nail cords in there.
Yeah.
See if I can do this without touching the header.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but that might not be direct.
Yeah.
That's something moving.
Okay. Somewhere else.
So it was doing that before.
That's over.
That's a movie. Well, it was moved back in December of 18. That's what we had. That's good. The power steering pump. Yeah. Power steering pump. Brand new. Well, it was brand new in December of 2018. Just now using it, and it's power steering pump's leaking. Wonderful.
And you sealed it the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I put some, but I didn't think it was gonna stop the leak. I was like, if it does, it does. Apparently, it doesn't. So you got a little power steering leak. That's awesome. Let's see. So she fired. I'll tell you, yes, stupid fast truck. Yep. Trying to let it cool down and see if we can crank it back up. Yep. Apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide it as much as I can. I'll probably put the PCM up to the extender. Yeah, if I can. I'm trying to put it inside the extender. Like, right against the whiteboard thing, so. I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
You want to crank it back up? I'm trying to crank it back up now.
Okay.
You hold it wire. Make sure it's starting. All right, we're gonna try to fire it up one more time here. Let's see. So black is not brown. Oh,
I was wondering if it was like really hot.
that's a damn hot in here. Sweet. Once again, Stupid Fast Truck said nice. Let's see. Erwin Eberwijn. Am I saying that right? Eberwijn? Lives in the Netherlands.
I
See that?
know, I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a good cam. Yeah, this is the Brian Tooley Racing. No springs required cam. So if you ever look it up, it's just look up BTR NSR cam and you'll find all kind of videos and whatnot on it. It's actually a truck cam, but it's got doesn't have a whole lot more lift. That's why you don't have to change the springs. It has a lot more duration. The temperature didn't seem to get above 180 that time, really.
Yep.
It was,
And it's blowing back. This is sucking me go down.
yeah, it was staying pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much right there at 180. So, hell yeah, she lives. And just posting, making posts. And in case Monster's watching. But
Take it out that damn thing.
so refreshing, that Monster drink.
Take it out there.
It's actually getting warm. Well, a little bit. And if you need your hair did, Well Soul Spa and Salons for you, your hair did. So who all still in here, man? Who we got? See you in the chat.
You make car sounds like this guy.
You put hygiene. Oh my God.
Sounds good.
That's terrible. Let's see. Nobody's chit chatting. Everybody was just listening to it. So did it blow out the microphone that time? Gearhead 704 in the house with a $7.04 super chat. You fired the beast up yet? Where you been, Gearhead? You already cranked it up twice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you should have been in here, man. Terrible. Jealous. Oh, Chad, you got plenty of cars. Man. You need to drive one of yours over here. Said you want to get it out, right? Go ahead and let's see. Can I push this fan? What time? 6:45. Yes, we're gonna call it in. Let's see. Sound wasn't good on the last startup. Yeah, I think it's blowing the mic out, so which can't help, man. It's a beast. That's what beasts do. Blow shit out. Candy don't want to get on camera, but she over there smiling and shit. Come on, you stand right here. Stand right here. Just peek in right here. Stick your head in. Do it. They can't see. I'll turn the damn computer. Stick your head right here where my hand is. Come on, a little further. And on your forehead. I got 5 heads. Holy. Let's see. Playing with my kids and posting videos. But you should have said, look, kids, Candy's car is cranking up. We got to watch the live stream. Bye. Okay, bye. Yeah, so this will have to be my video for today because I got nothing. I didn't even really film anything because I've been since Friday just busting my behind on this car. It's been kicking me. And it was dripping higher steering fluid. Gotta love it. Well, it's a reman pump.
Yeah.
Go figure. And probably doesn't have a warranty either. 90 well. Bought in December of 18. That's what happens when you take too long on a build. What happened to her channel? Oh, Gearhead wants to know. What happened to your channel?
I don't know. Just haven't been
Man, she's been hard to motivate to get out here.
doing
That's why I wanted to get the car cranked up. So she motivated. I want to drive my car. And I'll be like, well, parts got to go on. Well, let me go put them on. That's what she's going to say. That's what she's going to say.
it.
Crossing my toes, too. Y'all can't see it. Well, you going to tell everybody what you think about your car? Come on. Tell me what you think about your car. Don't act like you ain't never been on a live stream before. You act like you
They all
all
know what I think about
act
it.
like you all nervous. Nerves. You got some nerves going on. Well, I like it. Sounds good as hell. Y'all can hear this thing in person. This sounds good.
I like it too. Actually, I love it.
You guys like I know
It's gotta be more than a little more than a liking.
This guy wouldn't sleep unless it started up sometime this week, so
Well, that
we can actually.
my goal was to start it up this weekend.
I want to sleep now, right?
He was not going to sleep until it was started today.
I wanted to keep going last night, but I was tired. Like 10:30, I was
This thing
like,
kept me out here till 10:30. I'm like, oh my god,
that's to the point. If I didn't stop then, I wasn't gonna be able to stop.
you would have gotten in big trouble too because I'm so hungry.
He was hungry.
And tired. Is that awesome?
You know what I was thinking?
See, the biggest battle is won. That's just the small stuff. Well, I wouldn't say small stuff. I mean, we got a whole suspension to put on this thing. So,
Thanks, Karen.
but this was a big battle. Actually, getting it cranked up for the first time, that's always a huge battle. Now that we know it runs, and we get the full transmission with the torque converter in. Tomorrow, you can call me from work and be like, "Got the car together." I'll be like, "Sweet." When I get home, take it back.
I'm gonna spray these out.
Need the paint calipers. No. Oh, give here so you like my shirt. You like my shirt, dude? I got this from Speed Addict. Speed Addict sent this to me. It's been a while. I've been meaning to wear it. Save Emmanuel's. God bless America. There's all kind of America going on in this shirt.
Hey, John Deere.
John Deere, what's up, dude? You missed it. You and Gearhead, y'all hanging out or something? Like, oh, I guess we better get in Pony Stream. Check it out. But yeah, appreciate it, Chuckles. It's been a haul now, no doubt. Oh, Gearhead said COVID happened, maybe. That's why your channel.
Yeah.
Her channel got the COVID. Oh,
Find a
shit.
cure right now.
He don't even have a manual anymore. See, I think that's what it was. Speedak had to pass the torch. Pass the torch along. Send the shirt. This was probably his favorite shirt. Send it along. It smells like it. Actually, it smells like exhaust right now. Smell like it.
Walking
Smell
the house
like-
smells like, oh my god.
Smell like exhaust.
It sounds-
Exhaust.
it sounds-
EZHAUST. Exhaust. Hell yeah. Let's see. John Deere said was eating cookie cake. Oh, it's your birthday, dude? 25th birthday. Happy birthday to John Deere,
Happy birthday, John Deere.
aka Co Taylor 16, right? 25. I don't even remember 25, dude. 25 was, that's a drunken, I don't know. it was in, I
I
don't
even
know.
remember.
I was going to say drunken memory, but I don't even remember it. So what would you call it? Drunken, not a memory?
Dementia?
Gladys running a little more wiring to go. Looks like, yeah, I was telling the guys earlier, this is just to get it get it running. All that spaghetti on top of the engine there, you won't see it. The only thing you may see is wire loom. It'll be all loomed up, hopefully back behind the intake. And I'm planning on putting the PCM inside the driver fender. I hope it'll fit. It's gonna be real clean. That's gonna take some work. That's gonna take a lot of work. But sensor by sensor, custom link. First, I need to make sure the PCM I can mount it, all that stuff, and then just go sensor by sensor, cut them loose, route it, group a couple sensors together if I can, and clean it up. Can be done. It will be done. It'll take a while. And then Candy's gonna work on painting her suspension and brakes and all that good stuff.
I'm on break tomorrow.
Done. 15 minutes done.
Finish up at lunch and then the second break.
Got in 15. Says funny part is the bakery put. Oh no. He said the bakery put 21st on his cake. He said you ain't 25. You 21. Hey, as long as you're over 21, that's all that matters, right? Gira said, what do you think about Girls Dig Trucks channel? Or I guess Girls Dig Mustangs now. Oh, so it was changed. I recently ran across that channel. It showed it in my feed. And she just started her channel December of last year. And it's got like over 3,000 subs. Hey, you got it, I guess. Well, that's where you need to change that. See, what do you mean when it starts running? You had all this content you could have been making. No. Yeah. Just use mine. Yeah. See, that's the thing though, is like they watch your channel, see the video, they watch my channel, see the same thing, or watch mine and then watch yours, see the same thing.
That's why your views are down because
That's why my views are down. No, because you hadn't filmed that in a while.
that's why I'm doing
Oh my goodness. Y'all hear
it.
this?
They don't want to watch the same thing on two different channels.
That's why you got to film your own, edit, you know? Like if I'm doing something, you work on something else.
And we were.
Like pull the transmission,
But
put
you
the
would
torque
steal my
in. You could have
content.
done it. You steal your content. Get out of here. This thing, boy. See, she is way past me now. What are we doing wrong, Pony? I tell you what's wrong, Gearhead. We don't have a certain things on us. You know, we don't have a certain number of things on our anatomy, and it doesn't work in our favor. See, turns out you get a time machine with a cake purchase at Publix. John Deere went back to 21, but you probably still remember 21. Those old folk. We don't remember way back then. So long ago. You don't even know where you at now.
You're right.
Yeah, that temp sensor would need to tighten up real quick.
You know what I was thinking? If I'm not mistaken, where it comes up in the seams, like, it's negative. It's a negative current. So the fan has to stay on the positive. And the relay has to be a real relay circuit. It's a negative signal.
That needs to be the ground for the
Yes. You gotta get a real relay. It did jack cars into that testing. And when they I just put out everything that comes out is a negative signal. That's how you're not getting the signal.
Well, yeah, I have to power
Fan.
the relay.
Yeah. To the fan.
I get positive to the relay, and then the ground will go through
To that. It's a negative. It's a negative.
Yeah.
Right now, we're trying to jack power into the relay, and it's not. It's just, that's only
not sending power.
that's a 0.6.
That makes sense.
It's a millable. Millable factor. Yeah. So every time I move it, it's negative.
Yeah. It connects to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
The sensor, you can't put power into that sensor. That's a negative.
well, the sensor, it should be the range. Like, it's probably like
Yeah.
0.5 volts.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really low.
That's
That's probably is right. It probably does make the ground connection.
Yeah. Cars are positive to the ground. I'm thinking that's
Very right.
it works. I'm getting negative on the reading. That's a fucking negative factor.
It's a learning experience. Definitely. See what we got. Let's see. She doing good. Can't get mine to touch a car. Chat still can't get his wife to touch a car. You're talking about I turned 40 in June. You're a young buck. Chuckles said turned 41 last month. Happy birthday, Chuckles. Late birthday. John Deere said his dad turns 50 in June. I'm old enough to be your daddy. You're only as old as you feel. Some days I feel like I'm 90. You ain't lying. Chuckles, you are not lying about that. That's most days. Let's see. My hair color and back don't feel 25. Well, that's because you put in some hard labor. Who's helping us today?
My electrician, Jared.
Cousin? Candy's cousin. Could be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. No telling. Family's big. Chuckle said, at least you got hair, John Deere. You ain't lying about that either. He said, for now. Old enough to be his granddaddy. Oh, man. You can't even wait. Can you? I ain't posting everything all over Facebook. Yeah. What time is it? Hmm. See, Trooper, what's going on, man? You missed it. See, Trooper coming late too. Is it running? It's not running right at the moment. No, it runs. We cranked it up twice, ran it for a little bit. Still got a few little bugs to work out, but it's running. The engine is running. Yep. And Jen said, "Great deal, team. Man, appreciate it, man. I'm busting my butt on this. I ain't gonna lie. Poor stepchild over there, getting treated like a stepchild right now. As far as like,
This car is like lucky to be, you know, worked on.
this car is getting a new lease on life.
Finally.
You get updated power. This is gonna make some pretty good power too.
It's a spoil child.
Yeah, that's stepchild. This is spoiled child.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. We should change the name, most definitely. And Gearhead 74 with a what is that? A super sticker, $10, man. Much appreciated. Number one fan of Candy.
Hi.
Okay, bye. Much appreciate that, Gearhead. That's awesome, man.
Thanks,
You have to go to the note. We're gonna buy some wire loom. We're gonna buy some paint. Probably need some wire connectors after all this. Troopers said, "Damn, that's a lot of spaghetti." Yep, and that's gonna be cleaned up. It's just all laid out there for the first fire. So yeah, it looks like a mess, but it will be cleaned up. Don't worry about that. That's gonna take some. I don't know. It'll be one video, but it's gonna be like, okay, this is what I'm working with. I'll see y'all in a few days when I'm done. It's gonna take you.
We have our mechanic.
I mean, like some stuff like this is plenty long enough. You just cut them off, cut it, run it, resolder.
Everything.
There we go. That's
Well,
right.
you know
Y'all
what?
can do that while
I'll
working
give you
on
the
mine.
paint tomorrow out there. You can paint for you.
He's like, no. I ain't
And when you're done, after I get off, we'll look it up.
Is that good?
Hannah Bug in the house. What's going on, Hannah Bug? I haven't seen Hannah Bug in a while. Got to roll, but y'all have an awesome day, and I can't wait to see more videos on Miss Nova Castell's channel. Get her, Gearhead. Tell her.
All right. Here then.
Tell her to get busy and learn how to edit. You can do everything on the phone now. You got an iPhone. You can use that Mac stuff. I don't understand. Scares the hell out of me. I can't wire for shit. I actually like wiring. It's very tedious and time consuming, but if you're not trying to be in a hurry, I mean, it's kind of a therapeutic thing for me, but yeah, it's what it is. As long as you take your time. Let's see. Miss Nova, get her done. He said, that was Jim Alvarez. Get her done. Get out here to film and put a camera on your head. Turn it on. That's like the thing everybody's doing on YouTube, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could drive around with a camera on my head.
We got the little vest thing, though.
Like you pull a stoplight, you'd be like, it's just the camera on my head.
We got the little vest thing.
See, shattered my phone so I could not chat. Had to use my TV, which I can't sign into YouTube. Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, here I go, y'all again. I must be working hard out here on this thing. Shattered your phone. How do you shatter your phone, Hannah Bug?
I need to put that picture in the frame.
I know. Salty in the house. Finally, Salty shows up and missed the car running. Well, engine running. But yep, she runs. So he said hi. He said, "What's up, Pony and Nova?"
Hey, Santi.
He said, "Fire back up. It don't have to run long." Oh Lord. Come on, crank it back up. We don't even know how much gas is in.
So this smart door.
Oh my God. That is so cute.
Just look inside what you gave me. Look, there's the outside.
Long tape.
Temporary wire. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Salty Washington. Salty Washington.
Oh, a lot more early. Just imagine pulling up to a car crash. What's it sound like? Everything's a little cooler. Well, that's the first guy to get over. Yeah. This one.
So yeah, because throw some wheels on that one. That was all for you, Salty. What do you think? Sounds awesome. Love the cam shot. Man, I love this cam, dude. Yeah. Cam's something else now. You can take the cam around to the back of the car on it. It's my laptop, dude. Yeah, that'd be hard to do. Chop. That's right. Please don't put any shitty ass flow masters on that car. You got to run some. Well, see, we were thinking about MagnaFlows. That's what we were thinking about doing. It's some MagnaFlows on it. I think they'll sound best. Just picked up a set of Mac long tubes for 82. Nice. Yeah, I got no, I got pipes on my car. So I had I don't think if I ran Mac. I don't know if I did or not. I run a Mac cat back, but it's been a long time coming. Oh yeah, dude. Give her a rail. I don't know. It's not tuned or nothing. The computer basically just had VATs taken off of it just to get it running. So it's not tuned or nothing. It's throwing all kind of codes, but she's running. When's the blower going on the Nova? Boss man wants to know when you're gonna put a blower on it. Or a turbo, probably. We put a little cheap turbo on this thing, it'll fly.
Hell
It'll fly.
Sounds like a plan.
Just put Korean mufflers on it that sound like rough, choppy. What? Oh, I get it. Here they make a Whipple for LS. They do. Actually, they do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we made a Whipple for it. That thing didn't. It won't go over 180. They run good, man.
Every year that kind of good.
This is running nice and cool, man. Yeah.
Tell him, boss man. No.
Very good.
He said, get that damn dog.
The Maggie's Maggie's MagnaFlow.
Over 100?
Yeah, that's what it's want. How this thing sounds so good. You can't be a cam flap like that. I tell you, I saw a Camaro at Home Depot. It was when they first, I forgot when they first changed the body style. Within probably a couple years of that, when you cranked that Camaro, and it was chopping like yeah. That's when I told you I wanted, stop and get people like that. Coronavirus, stay back in. I wanted to, tell them it sounded good. It sounded good. It was a 2010 or newer Camaro. It wasn't the newest.
Yeah.
It sounded so good.
You gotta put full exhaust in it?
Yeah.
Get that cut out? The power cut out?
That's what she was talking about too.
That's what I want.
The power cut out?
Yep.
Well, now you know what it sound like with cutouts.
Electric cut out?
That's what it sound like.
It's gonna dampen it a little bit, but it's gonna have that.
Oh, Magnuson blower. Tell you what,
Yeah, that's what I told him I wanted.
we get enough super chats. It takes some hella super chats to get it blown. Put some old school cherry bombs on it. Cherry bombs. She wants to run some cutouts. So we run some cutouts whenever we pull up to the show. SS and SOB. The SOB be loud as a mofo. But the Nova sounds good, man. Love it. I love it. Love that sound. That's what I was hoping it would sound like.
I make that my alarm now.
You go wake up. You go wake up. Totally refreshed. Be like, good morning. Morning, chop chop.
Make my alarm for when I
Right?
Fuck cherry bomb, fuck them all.
wake
Okay, cut
up.
out. It's a major cut out.
Just run it out the fender.
Bro, chop it like that. Leave it right down there. As long as
See.
it's pointing down, it'll be all right.
Younger say, what's the trans again? Transmission is a turbo 350 with a 2600 ish stall. Built locally by Cameron's Torque Converter Services. So it's a fresh transmission, fresh converter. Converter's not in it, so nothing's going past the flywheel, but that's coming. That is coming. Now that it runs, can't see.
It started up.
I'm waiting till
yesterday.
when I come home from work, the doors to the shop gonna be open, or I'm gonna come with the road here. Rop, 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 rop. God dang it! You gonna run that thing out of gas? She's gonna be pulling out and be like, "Where are you going? Get gas. Get gas for another. So I can sit there and let it idle." Frank 3 Stings, what's going on, dude? On 3 turbo kit on its way. Hell yeah, Boss Man gonna send you a turbo kit. He just said, see, Boss Man said right there, he is gonna buy you a turbo kit and he's gonna send it.
If you can't do that,
See.
then just send me your
Turbo
French
350, no, it does not have overdrive. The car originally came with the inline 6 and a power glide. So I believe it's got a 327 rear gear, so I think it'll be okay with a turbo 350. It'll turn a little RPM on the highway, but I think it'll be all right. Overdrive for long distance. Now, if we take it on a long distance trip, we'll just throw it on the trailer. I know. I don't know where it's turning RPM around. We'll probably turn about 2,500 RPM or so, maybe, on the highway. Just depends on how fast you run. Perfect gear for a turbo setup. Could be. You can do a gear vendor overdrive. Oh, add overdrive to the transmission? You gotta stop using that trailer. That trailer ain't been used in a while. A trailer hadn't been used since the last time Coyote Ugly went to the track.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
That wasn't even last year. That's the year before. Did you take
That was last year.
Oh,
Yeah, man, she lives. She lives. How that thing sound so nasty. A lot different than the way it used to sound. It used to go. Now it's whap whap whap.
yeah.
Yes, boss
He
man.
needs to get himself a lift.
I desperately need a will. Because I'm gonna tell you what. See that floor over there? Spend a lot of time down. Oh, too much time on the floor. That should be the next purchase after the cars are done. Yeah, I think so. Should be.
Get a wall. You don't even need it now. Why wait
Yeah.
till it's done?
Oh, for years. Well,
You don't need it when you get it.
I mean, we're gonna drive it to the exhaust shop just like this.
Yeah.
How many times we can get pulled over between? Yeah,
Commercial cars don't like that cars.
they do. They do.
I just stay in Richmond.
I don't think you can. Not going to the bumper shop. Unless you go to a different one. Let's see. Once the cars are done, won't need a lift. I always need a lift. Something gonna break. Oil changes, tire rotations too. Shoot. There you go. Yeah, and the Daily Fox. Yep. Yep. That would definitely need some work. You down there smelling the exhaust pipe? You're not down there smelling the exhaust, are you? It's like,
All right.
holy crap. All right, DV says gotta run. All right, DV, appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you contributing to the channel. Hanging out with us for the first fire of the 73 Nova LS1.
Over there on the chest. Floor. Right there at the
Oh.
table.
Yeah, they're on the
Yeah,
chair
grab
over
it.
there by the table.
Pick it up. Yeah.
That side, you can hold your hand still while running.
Oh, yeah.
How it all. Yeah, and I have daily F-150, no doubt.
Oh, we got
Carrying.
fun putting up the ones
All
on.
right, we need to introduce the opinion.
Jared, come
Might be
here.
on the channel more. Everybody wants to know who you are.
For the back row.
This is my cousin Jarrett. We're from a small island, so everybody's related. Through his mom's uncle and his uncle's mom's uncle and his mom's aunt and
Get a piece of paper, start
something
writing.
like that.
A Mexican economy.
So he's been a big help. We tried to get him over here for months, but couldn't get out the house.
We're gonna
COVID-19.
we're gonna put a turbo on his smart car. There you go. Look at that. Put a turbo on that thing. That'd be cool. That'd be funny as hell. You out there raising hell in a smart car.
Yeah. See, now you have somebody that
Let's see.
knows.
He's doing a lot of the wiring. He was actually helping troubleshoot. We were first the car would not fire. We were turning it over. We're checking everything, and I was on the wrong accessory wire, or no, the wrong start wire, because the light kept going out. The test light went out. And we moved it to start. The light went out. We needed it to stay on.
Dude, this
Now get some boards set to raise stepchild up for the lift. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, no doubt. And
Yeah,
then-
Jared's in the cars. He
Yeah, you tell
what
me.
was it, a 69 Camaro, Jared? That he's getting in a what was the other one?
I don't do.
A what?
I don't do excited.
502. Yeah, so he's picking that up shortly, and he's gonna have his over here. The which one?
Oh, spindles and everything.
Dang, this
We
guy's
gotta-
ready to.
We gotta paint him. But- Boomerang, what's going on, man? Boomerang staying in the house, man. You missed it. You missed it, man. Salty wants to know if he's in the car.
Yes, I
You're
told him
the-
already.
He's basically the lot of stuff. Jeeps with LS's, rock crawlers, stuff like that. He's done that. He has built some Jeeps for crawling and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. He's showing me some pictures. And he can do roll bars and cages. What stepchild needs one? I got a guy. Boomerang, yeah, we fired it up, man. Yeah, we fired up 3 times. Ryan Wicks in the house. What's going on, dude? Started up. I got here late. Man, I have to go back and rewatch. It's probably about out of gas. We don't have the gauge cluster sitting over there. So we don't even know what's in it. But yeah, if you go back and rewatch it, man, just fast forward to the running part. That's fine. Let's see. By the way, that new intro is going to be awesome. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's actually the channel trailer. I do have a new bumper video that's similar to that, different audio. But I do like that audio. It's like watching the Transformers movie. Love that audio on that. Congratulations on the fire. Appreciate it, man. It's been a long time coming. We were just talking about it. The power steering pump actually has a little leak on it. And it's not new. It's reman, but this is the first time it's run. But we bought it back in December of 2018. So it's been a while. It's been a long time coming. This thing fires up. So, man, we have been itching. I've been itching. Trust us. Always got a hell of a can. Chop, sound sweet. O-ring. I don't know, Salty. It's leaking out of the back of the pump. So I haven't really, searched to see how those pumps go together. It does look like there's a a ring back there that holds like the back piece on. So I'm assuming an O-ring or something maybe. I don't know. Spaghetti for dinner? For now. Yeah, for now. But that's how it is, man. I couldn't wait to, at least I know everything works now. Everything works. And then now I can run the wire, and as long as I don't miss a wire or leave a wire disconnected, everything, once I get everything hidden, everything should fire up just like it did today. So should be good to go on that. Let's see, just went back and watched, had to turn down my earbuds. Sounded so good. Yeah, man. And the guys were saying it actually was blown out the microphone a little bit. I have to go back and watch it myself. Yeah, it sounds good, man. It's got a nice chop to it. Love it. Oh, you bringing parts out here?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my
Jared
goodness.
wants to get busy.
You got to paint them.
He said, "Go paint that."
No, you don't. You don't paint them. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, I'm talking about that. Yeah, that way, let me get all that rough and good. Yep. Let's see. Looks like the wiring of a jet engine. This might run like a jet engine. Let's see. Are you going to have to install the inner fenders before you finish the wiring so you can know how to wire top? Actually, the passenger side inner fender is in. They did put that one in. Let me see if I can get y'all. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get y'all around to the front a little bit so you can see the front view. Oh, Lord. Let me drop this damn laptop. Bear with me. I'm sliding you over. So if you can see in there, that's kind of hard to tell what's what. But the inner fender is in there. These are the heater hoses here. So everything's black, so it's a little bit hard to see. We got the water valve for her new HVAC. They had put that in there. So that inner fender's in. Driver side, as you can see, it's not in yet. But I'll probably set it up there. Maybe throw a couple of screws in and see how the piece in. But from what I've seen, I think it'll fit up inside that fender. So hoping so anyway. Let's see. Earthquake. Yeah. My phone is smoking from listening to that car run and just saying, nice. Hell yeah. Gotta go grab food out of the car. Girl just got back for dinner. All right. You about to paint it?
Yeah.
What you painting with? What are you painting with? Which one? Huh? Is it good? I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if we got good painting. We're gonna have to get some more. We're about to get some more paint. Yeah. They're out there painting the spindles. How hard was it to wire the car? You ain't not that bad, man. You just the car itself. You know, the body harness is still all hooked up. You know, for the lights, turn signals, you know, radio inside, whatever. That's all still there. Didn't touch any of that. The only thing I had to figure out was the power that I needed to put to the fuse box. So power the fuse box, and then the wire to go to the starter solenoid to kick the starter in. Which that's kind of funny. That's a funny story. We were out here last night, and it was probably at least an hour, probably hour and a half. We were out here. Let me turn this fan off. That's probably a little better. We were out here probably hour and a half trying to figure out why I couldn't get power to the wire that I thought was supposed to go to the starter solenoid. Looked at the old engine. I saw where I'd cut the wire and found a wire that matched it. But every time we turned the key to the start position, I didn't get any power. So long story short, the shifter was not in park. So the shifter was down like it was in a gear. Transmission's not hooked up, but you know, shifter was out of park or out of neutral. So that is why I was not getting power. I was finally in the car because I had power inside the car, the wiring. Turned the key to the start position, had power. I was like, man, what the heck's going on? So I was sitting inside the car just kind of looking, and I looked at the shifter and I said, this is not in park. So it was rough. It was kind of rough, but it was getting late and I was getting tired. So I'm like, this is a pretty good stopping point since we figured out which wire it was. Good place to stop. But yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, you know, you run into that. I mean, it is what it is. Nothing's gonna go perfect. Nothing goes perfect for me anyway. Y'all know that. But I get there. I get there eventually. So today we got there with the first fire. So very cool. I'm gonna move this thing.
All right, window.
You painting the spindle?
Yeah, look. We had this stuff.
Oh, it's falling. I was like, wait, I'm looking down the ground. That's all I need. Cause I'd hate for that thing to look all rusty. Let's see. This thing gonna need a bath when we're done with it. Serious bath. I don't know if y'all can tell on the roof, but it's got a nice layer of dust up there. Let's see if I can just scoot this over some more. All right, I'm gonna scoot y'all over a little more and get you a nice head-on shot. Yeah, there's a good shot. Oh yeah. Well, it's quiet in here now. You hear the crickets chirping. Let's see. That up just a little bit. There you go. Try to stay out of the way here. There, over there. About to paint the next spindle. But this is probably going to change. Probably cut it a little bit shorter. And we'll probably have to turn it this way to bring the filter closer to the front. And so we can lower this down a little bit. I'm not sure if that's going to clear the hood. Because it's close, but I think it might hit it. Unless we put a cow hood on it. She did mention that before. Let's see. Once the Nova gets finished, you're going to have to update the intro again with some added burnout footage. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be some burnouts in this. Turn it towards the Mustang. G-Funk said turn it towards the Mustang. Let's see. There you go. How about that? Yeah, buddy. I like the way you think, G-Funk. Yeah, man. She fired up and sounds pretty damn rowdy. Rowdy. Rowdy Cloud 9. Yes, sir. It's been a long time coming, man. It's like a relief to hear this thing run. But that's also a reminder that there's plenty more work to do. But they're painting spindles, so hey, paint away. Yeah. Calipers to paint, spindle. Oh, I can show y'all the control arm. Let me show y'all something. I do have one of the upper control arms in. We put it there to make sure we had clearance with the power steering hoses, but let me show you. What we'll be running. So this is one of the lower control arms, all tubular. Nice fancy stuff. So tubular lower. And again, we got tubular uppers. So it's gonna look pretty good. Nice tubular stuff. Hopefully it'll handle real well. Bring all the parts out. Yep, and we got a new disc brake set up for the front. It used to be drum brakes up front. Now it's going to be disc. Still gonna be manual brakes though. This is a manual brake car. We got new master, new spindles and calipers and rotors, new brake lines, all that stuff. So the cool thing is though, all the old parts are off. You don't have to deal with that no more. So we're dealing with all new stuff. Hopefully it'll be easier to go together. All that. So hey, what are y'all doing?
We're gonna tape them off already.
Oh, okay. How does let's see. G-Funk said totally tubular. You get it? Candy, you get it? You get it? Uh-huh. You get it? Uh-huh. I think she got it.
I'm sorry. What is this?
G-Funk said totally tubular. Tubular control arms.
Gotcha.
She didn't get it.
Blonde moment,
Oh
sorry.
my goodness.
What? Okay, what is it?
John Deere's got a good point. He said you can go to Mustang Week and LS Fest.
What?
She said, what? Boss man says, so what's up with the slow red car? It's chilling, man. It's chilling. Chilling over there. Let's see, what paint are y'all using? He said, we're using a grill paint. It's it's basically a paint that if you want to paint the grill or repaint the grill. Reason we're using that, and we use that on the front subframe of the car, is high temp. It coats real well, dries quick, and so far so good.
Hopefully they can sponsor us.
Yeah, maybe get a sponsor from Krylon. Ooh, that'd be cool. Krylon. See, whose brakes are you running up front? Man, what you would ask me? What's the name? Is the name of the company on there?
On the
It's the Right Stuff. Yeah, it's a full manual kit specifically for the Nova. The Right Stuff. That is what we're using. Let's see. Do newer GMs use brake boosters still? Probably. Probably Hydro Boost, I guess.
Yeah, but non-vacuum.
Yeah, non-vacuum. Your favorite Krylon. Huh? In about 5 minutes, putting my play together, and I'll be back from the PC to eat. Salty trying to get his food together, man. He's like, y'all hang on.
what?
He's trying to get his food together. Salty likes to sit down and eat when he's watching the stream, man. I'm usually still in my damn work clothes. I don't get home till late now, but well, unless I'm off. But it's probably one of my longest streams so far. Well, no, I think I've gone 3 hours before.
Jim, where's that blade at?
Where's the new one?
The blade. I don't know.
Get a new one. Get that drawer that's open. They were in there unless you moved them.
I did not.
There should be a little white pack.
Oh, my God.
No, use a new one. Those are kind of dull. Towards the front of the door. There should
There's
be a little
nothing
white
there.
box. Yeah, right there. Oh my goodness. The white box.
The one that says blade.
The one that says blades on it, that's the one. Yes. Go
That's on the
figure.
blades.
Go figure.
That's on the blades.
Let's see. Salty with the play-by-play. He needs to film it and put it on his channel. Yeah, most definitely. Salty needs to film himself eating, watching live stream. Yep. Any plans to go power brakes in the future? John Deere wants to know.
Yep.
No. 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 One of the reasons we didn't go power brakes is because of the LS swap. Typically the booster gets in the way. Because let me see if I can point out to y'all. Slide through here. And this, you can see my hand right there when I'm pointing. This is where the rod comes out for the brake, right there. So that booster typically would hit the LS conversion. So that's one reason we stay manual. The other reason it was already a manual car, so I did check out, some reviews on that particular brake kit, and everybody says it's great. So good stopping power and all that. And I think definitely going from drums to disc probably knows a huge difference. Let's see. Probably gonna end up being a daily vlogger. Salty's gonna have the food channel. So the valve cover is close to the booster then. Yeah, well, actually it's the coils, which a lot of people relocate the coils. In LS, basically when you think about, especially in these older cars, doing an LS swap, you have to kind of consider it about the size or width of a big block Chevy. So one of the concerns we had was with the HVAC clearing, which I don't know if y'all can see the hoses. I don't know if you can see right back there. Right back here is where the hoses go into the firewall. My light is right here. Y'all can see that. We were kind of concerned. Classic Auto Air didn't know if it was quite going to work, but we actually have plenty of clearance. I'm able to go straight in with the hoses. Thought we might have to run a 90, but the way I routed them up here on the inner fender, it works out actually pretty damn good. So basically, that they knew that a big block Chevy would clear, and the LS width is similar to a big block Chevy, so they thought it would, but they couldn't confirm. But now we have confirmed that it most definitely does clear. So that was a plus. At least with the mounting system that we're using, the engine mounts, transmission mount, which we're using all Holley. So you can run a 7-inch Corvette booster. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of kept it manual because that's what the car was. And then, you're looking at price too. Stuff's not cheap. Power discs were a little more expensive. But we can always change it up later. I'm sure we can always change it up later. I'm actually willing to bet we could just switch it out to a power booster. Go with the same company. I'm sure we could. That's crazy that the LS would be as big as a big block Chevy. It's not as big. It's just the width, the way, because the heads themselves are pretty tall. I mean, your valve covers are almost non-existent, almost flat, but it's got a tall head, and just the way it sits, it's big blockish, big block Chevy-ish width-wise. So that's the issue that you run into. But everything is working out pretty well, actually. And the Holley system is outstanding. I mean, it's kind of a pain to bolt up the plates, which I do have a video on that. To bolt up the plates to the front cross member here. But once those are in and the clamshell mounts are in, I mean, everything lines up really, really well. The transmission cross member is so nice. I mean, it fit perfectly. Oh, man. I need to put this back on trickle charge. Put the old maintainer on here. Probably should disconnect the battery. Charge it. Man, I hate to unhook the battery because I like cranking it up. I need to unhook it so I don't have the urge to crank it up. Where's that tiny wrench at with the battery? You know? Candace,
What's that?
it's a really small wrench for using for the battery. I think it was five. No, it was smaller than 5 16 or whatever. No, this is it. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna unhook everything. So. Now that she rams,
Oh yeah.
put the battery tender on it so I can hopefully condition this battery a little bit. I need to replace it. This was in the car when you got it, wasn't it?
What?
This battery?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it's still, is it?
How many crank amps is that?
550 cold.
Yeah, because cold, this one is
I just disconnect the negative. So I really want to disconnect it. I'm gonna put some trickle charge on this thing. Do what? I'll wait too long. Go downstairs. So wrong. So wrong.
I don't want to go.
Hmm?
I don't want to go.
You don't want to get one? Huh? Oh, now you want to paint parts. I couldn't get you to paint parts for
Talking
nothing.
about.
Don't you ask me what I'm talking about. Shit.
Now they started to want to paint.
Right?
You
See?
don't want to pay. You don't listen.
Oh, yeah.
Now when it started.
I want to pay. I want to pay.
Can y'all hear?
Every
Can
time
y'all
I
hear
say, I'm
that?
gonna pay, you're like, no, not to get, not a good time.
Oh, wow. See, right there, you're live.
Nope, not a good time for me. Let's do this.
Let's see. Frank Three Stings taking off. All right, man. Take it easy. Appreciate you coming in and checking out the first start. Actually, the first 3 starts. Start with 3
Was it
times.
3? It was more than that.
No, it's 3 starts and 4 frames.
Yes, success.
Jared said he's coming over tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can borrow my mini bike. If they want to use the smart card. It
Oh, God.
might take you a while to get here.
Did that power steering pump quit dripping or is it still dripping?
It's not dripping no more.
No, it's still.
Did it quit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. See how it goes. Maybe. I was thinking about that too. Maybe just from sitting and
Yeah, it's ready now.
because we hooked the belt up, maybe it's put some pressure on it or something, and then just because it wasn't running and when it heats up, everything expands. So
Yeah.
maybe.
The first start, you have a couple of weeks
Mhm.
until everything heats up.
Hell yeah. That thing sounds so damn good.
It does.
O'Reilly's closed already? Oh, they close at 10, right?
Especially now.
What do you want to go get some paint?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh,
I can't even get you to ride with me to the damn parts store. And you're talking about
It's
is
starting.
O'Reilly's
You want to
closed?
run now.
Is O'Reilly's closed right now?
I'm motivated now because I heard it.
See, I knew it. I knew that would help you.
When you're just sitting there, say, I'm getting you a ring and ah.
Oh, 'cause every time something doesn't work out right, he starts yelling. I'm like, you got to be out here by your damn self. Why are you acting like that?
Golly. That thing sounds so good. Huh? Listen, you keep talking your shit. We're gonna line them up.
Do
And all
it.
you're gonna see is my nice Euro tail lights on my car. That's all.
Oh!
Believe that.
I got Jared helping me.
Believe
He
that.
needs to tell me what I got to get.
Don't
it's
you
gonna
go. Don't
It's
you go
gonna be
anywhere in my
100
turbo.
for the cars. It comes down to driver.
If I see one of these headlights cut out and see a turbine wheel behind it,
You know, I was thinking of co-charging this. I think because it can produce up to 700 to 800 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
so
Bolt-on,
Christmas, man.
the bolt-on. But when you get that bolt-on, the only thing you have to do is you gotta get that power reader,
Oh yeah, what were you saying about that thing
the
earlier?
boot up power reader,
Yeah.
because you're gonna have to, just build the first thing you have to fucking do. Either that or get a program, buy a program, laptop.
oh, yeah. I mean, you can.
He's got-
There's so many different.
Yeah, but Bulldog's one of the best for Chevy too. I heard a lot of people, and it's cheap
Mm,
and it's affordable. All it is just to revamp the idle, and pick up your third, put a third in the Hey, we had a problem too in the Jeep too. Man, when we're up, the fucking radiator kicked off, and like, man, you kind of go up the hill.
Mm.
Shit, we started fucking. That's when YouTube, no one even had that. No one even knew how to do it.
mm,
So we saw a sticker in one of the two races, Formula One races and everything.
mm.
So we fucking Googled it and we wrote to them what we had and everything. Fucking when they sent it in, we plugged it in and started playing it. Fucking, that motherfucker went all the way to 10.
Oh,
10,000 RPM. Like, fuck yeah, pick it up, more gas. Fuck, dude, we're burning plugs, put it down. Yeah, let's go. Let's just kept playing inside
Oh,
the
yeah.
car. Hell yeah. It beats plugging the laptop, then you gotta program it, then test run it, and bring it back and program. Fuck, that Bulldog is fucking right there. We test on the fucking road we want to.
oh yeah, yeah. Jason Red in the house. What is going on?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. LS deck height is even a quarter. What? Trunk bag Jim in the house. What's up, dude? Shorter than a 351. Crazy that the heads and valve covers stick out that far. Yep. The heads are tall, man. The rockers sit down in there. Salty finally back.
Even this.
Been waiting on you, Salty. Been waiting on you, man. Oh, the shims? Yeah. That's what I was saying. We got the shims somewhere.
I said, just bring them to the shop because they got the everything. That's the best one. If you want a good ride in this one, we can guess it. So he asked what you need right there. Man, so yeah, those shim the rear, everything.
This is gonna be a almost totally new car by
Yes,
the
it
time.
is. Basically what it is right now. Basically it is.
Cause we got, did you show them your front shocks there?
No.
We got QA1 coilovers for the front.
Yeah.
We got coilovers for the front, QA1 shocks for the rear,
Yeah.
new leaf spring.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her.
Mhm.
You can go to Spark, go bigger, go. You already got the Florida.
It ought to be a good handling little car, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
I think we want to get a bigger sway bar for the front. I'm thinking. This came with a puny.
Yes,
I ain't know where.
I saw that.
Where is the
I
sway
saw it
bar?
somewhere.
Where's that toothpick?
I saw that. Trail deer.
Yeah, small little.
Yeah.
It's over there. I think.
Yeah, I saw it. So
Yeah, tiny sway bar.
you guys, did you buy it? Did you buy
Let's
it?
see, stud or shaft rockers.
Did you buy the tie rods?
Is that what it is?
Tie ribbons?
mm,
You don't. You don't know, do you?
I think so.
It's got all kinds of stuff. You don't even remember what he bought.
I don't know. I thought the kit came with them.
That's what I thought too, but I don't think it-
Is there? You sure there's not another box? in
What's
there?
this?
that's that big
Oh.
that one there's
Well-
this one.
The bracket.
You still got a box with rotors in it and all that stuff. Rotors and
Yeah, I think we can bring those out here now.
it might have. I don't know. You have to
Let's
look.
go down, see, let's go. Keep going.
Alright.
Let's see.
Alright, you will get some more parts.
What was that? Stud or shaft rocker.
Where does lock first?
It's kind of like a bolt down rocker, similar to like a small block forward rolling motor. They just bolt down, but it's, if I remember correctly, it's kind of on a shaft. Let me have a picture. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a picture of the under the valve cover. Let's see. See if I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, it kind of bolts to a bar that goes across. That's a good shot there. Oosh. Shut up, phone. But that's the rock arms. If you can see, you see that it's like a flat shaft, I guess, that goes across. It is a roller fulcrum. The only thing not roller on it is the tip. So I think that's one of the ways that these engines work so well is because it's a roller type rocker. They should have went ahead and put rollers on the tips. I could see that without too much glare. Yeah, and it's like beehive-ish springs. Actually, that was a pretty good shot of. You can see how they are in relation to the top of the head there. But it almost looks like they kind of sit down in the head. So the heads are pretty tall. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't get anything special tonight. Okay, talking about chicken. Okay. Figure taking out. Is the Nova going to be faster than the Mustang? I doubt it. But it's going to be quick. I think it's going to be a quick little car. It actually weighs a lot less. See, Stepchild currently with the drag setup currently is about 3690, I think. 3695, something like that, with about a quarter tank of fuel. I looked this car up, just kind of looked it up online, and I think base weight was like 3,200 pounds. So it's a relatively light car. So Stepchild is going to have, with the street wheels and stuff, Stepchild's going to have probably a good 500 pounds on this car. So I don't know. We'll see. It may be close. Motor to motor, it may be close. Let's see. Sorry for all the questions. I'm behind on LS Knowledge. It's like a hybrid between shaft and stud. Oh, don't apologize for the question, man. It's cool. Yeah, man. It's a pretty cool engine. I mean, plain and simple. You know, it is. It's funny because it's a hell of a lot wider than a 302. I've got a 302 on the stand over there. So let's see if you can see. Here's the edge of the head here. So now right here. And then here's the edge of this head. About right here. If I turn you so you can kind of see how wide it is there. And if I turn you, look at the 302. Yeah, how thin that 302 looks. It almost looks like the 302 is like this. Walking around with shoulders up. Still technically stud, I assume though. I guess they would consider it a bolt down. Like on the 302s, I always say, you know, bolt down rock arms. But it's got the single shaft that goes across. So I don't know if you would consider that shaft bolt down. I don't know what you call it. I don't even know. Let's see. Honestly, now you see why everyone LS swaps their Foxes. Dude, I mean, I saw that. Yeah. I mean, I've looked at, actually, I think it was yesterday, I was watching a couple of videos to where they took a 5.3. It was a truck engine, a 5.3. I think it was carbureted, but stock heads. All they did was put the Brian Tooley Racing Stage 1 cam in it, and that thing made like, geez, what was it? I'm trying to think. 360 horsepower or something like that, or it might have even been better than that. Might have been close to 4. Yeah. With the stock, it was like around 350-ish, and they put the cam in it. It was like over 400 horsepower just by changing the camshaft. I mean, you're gaining 40, 50, 60, 70 horsepower just by changing the camshaft. I mean, you're not going to do that in a car. Unfortunately, I wish you could. But, you know, this one has a Trailblazer SS intake on it. So it's got a little more flow. It's got a 92 millimeter throttle body, big throttle body, big 4-inch induction. So this one ought to make with that camshaft. I'm thinking it should be close to around 350 to the wheel. I mean, that's actually not too far off from, you know, a stock, say 2016 Mustang. You know, it's not too far off. Wheel horsepower. So I think they're around what, 360, 370. So, and being a little bit lighter, it might be faster. It might. We'll see. Let's see. Curious how the new 7.3 pushrod looks inside now since it's Ford's first newer pushrod. And what's funny about that is that engine to me was almost like a LF. It's crazy. See, looks like Nova's bringing in some new parts. Yes, boss man. She's bringing in all the new parts. I want to paint the where the wheel bolts up.
Yeah, this one here, like,
Just so it doesn't look all rusty.
yeah, what is the outer one?
Mm-hmm. And see, look how much money you'd have to invest in a 302 to get that power and shitload more money. Yeah, you ain't lying. I mean, we paid like what, $800 for this engine, and the camshaft. Can't remember how much the camshaft was. You know, it's like a couple $100 or so for the camshaft. You know, didn't need springs, anything like that. You know, I did buy new gaskets. I didn't even change the timing chain in it, believe it or not. Did buy a new rear cover, I think it was. Obviously a new oil pan because it's going in a totally different car, so had to have a swap pan. The intake itself was only like, I think 120, 130, somewhere in there. That's brand new. Throttle body was cheap. You know, it's a cheap throttle body. I think it was less than $100. I did put Holley fuel rails on it, but found a guy local that was selling them. So I think I got those for $100. which they're normally two something. And I mean, as far as the accessory, I mean, we didn't have to run the Holley accessory. We could actually run the truck accessory brackets and all that stuff. But I liked how this Holley kit looked. Put a new water pump on it, painted everything.
And then we'll pop off the back tire.
I mean, hell, for what we spent to make this engine look good, you probably had to put more into a small block Ford, I'm thinking. Probably so. Because all we changed internally in the engine was just the camshaft. That's it. Let's see. So yes, but I guess that's what you get with a little more modern design. Not Pierce, but you can't complain about the power you get from LS and Fox. In a car as light as a Fox body, I mean, I can see why people do it. I mean, you can make gobs of power. You can take one of these, put this intake on it, put a throttle body, a good camshaft, a turbo, and you're pushing 800 and 900 horsepower. Easy. Cheap compared to anything else. Yep. Man, let's see. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, 45 minutes. I think we're going to call this one. Finally got the car or the engine cranked up. It's been a long time coming. Like I said, I started on the engine back in December of 2018. So definitely very cool to finally see it crank up and run and sound as good as it does in that camshaft. Love it. So, but anyway, appreciate everybody coming in here and you know, hanging out with us while we cranked this up 3 different times. But
Started 3,
awesome.
crank 40.
Yeah, cranked it several times, but it ran 3 times. But anyway, man, like I said, very much appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. And very much appreciate the super chats for all that super chatted, the super sticker. Man, it goes a long way, and we're definitely going to need it for some wire loom, some paint, maybe some connector. I got a lot of wiring to do, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to end it here, man. It was exciting, and I love it, man. I'm not a Chevy guy. I'm a diehard Mustang guy. But this car is going to be badass, y'all. It's going to be badass.
He loves the Chevy.
I like this Nova. I do like the Nova.
He loves the
But-
Chevy.
Congrats on the living swap. That's what John Deere. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, man. Y'all take it easy. Be safe out there. And hopefully the corona will go away soon and we'll be able to do some burnout. They say they want to see a burnout with us. You'll see it. But y'all take care, man. And we will definitely see you on the next one.
That's the most you have now.